I think I I'm gonna say it again. I do feel like I understand why he felt some type of way. Right? He still fluffed it. He still messed it up. He still caused his own downfall. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't think Maya ever wanted him. I mean, I've been saying it for the beginning of the season. Okay, Maya told us they were never together. So I want to say it. Maya was never interested in that brother. Played him textbook. Yeah? Played him textbook. Because if Maya's been in our chat and told us they were never together, they were never this, they were never that, baby, played him like a textbook. Okay? Now, I want you to listen to this part.
It's beyond me at this point. You want me to get up here and say, I love you, let's go be together. And then if I never talk to you again, you don't care. As long as it's not.
You know that's not true.
No, I don't.
Maya, you cannot sit there.
Okay, I'm going to play the clip again. Okay? I played it too fast. I want to play that clip. In that clip, what she says is, you just want me to say that I love you, yeah? And, you know, then you'll be all happy. You don't really care about me. I was like, wait, what? You don't think this man cares about you? The man that is moping behind you, you don't think that man cares about you? Now, I am not saying, okay? I'm not saying that she's wrong for separating from him. Listen to what I'm saying. There's two things can be true, okay? All right? He was wrong, and the way he behaved showed insecurity and showed that he shouldn't be with her. We can hold that tension and that truth. I'm not going to stop that. But let's keep it a buck. When you start saying he didn't want you, baby, the guy is tracking after you like, quote unquote, simpish. So you know that guy wants you, right? So you pretend as if you don't know the guy wants you in this moment. That's why he thinks you're playing him. Because you know that guy wants you. Suddenly you don't know he wants you. The guy was wanting to have an extreme fit in the club, so he doesn't want you, which was not on the show. It wasn't on the show. So what are you talking about? The issue that happened at the club was not on the show. So I'm not saying that someone should be, that he's right for her. Again, I want to make it very clear. We can hold a healthy tension. Okay? We can hold a healthy tension and we can say two truths can be right. He wasn't right for her. He played his game and he didn't have the balls to be able to play it. He lacked courageousness. He was egotistical. He was insecure. He was all those things. But he didn't lie about getting played, baby. Listen, Olga was even... Look, when you do this, it's a psychological damage. I'm telling you, it's a quick switcheroo. If you ever... Listen, if you know anything about the psychology, how you play the game, this is a quick switcheroo. Okay? This is a quick switcheroo. I'm telling you, the quick switcheroo. When you drop that game, like, you didn't even really want me anyway. You lie. You know I wanted you. You know I wanted you. You know I've always wanted you. Right? You know. Right? At the very end, the guy is still begging to want to be with her, and she said she wants to go her way. You chicky, Maya. You chicky, you. You really chicky, you, Maya. You chicky, you. I see you. You're playing a very clever game, baby. We know you're playing a very clever game, baby. We know that. Listen, I'm just saying, it doesn't mean that Maya is to fault for his behaviors. We're just saying that there's a little bit of a game that she played and she knew what she was doing. Okay, all right. Just say it one more time. Look.
It's beyond me at this point. You want me to get up here and say, I love you, let's go be together. And then if I never talk to you again, you don't care. As long as it's no.
You know that's not.
Why does she question that? Why is her thought process that he just wants her to say, I love you, and then he gonna be good? Why is her thought process that he just wants her to say, I love you, and he's good? Don't get it twisted. Laron is a game player. He's manipulative. I'm not going to deny that. He knows this. I've told him to his face. I told him, when we've spoken behind the scenes, I've told him all this stuff. He does all have those situations. But I'm telling you, that guy likes that girl. Right? You can't miss it. Okay? You can't miss it. But the incident happened off camera. It happened off camera. Up to now, Laron hasn't hidden who he is. The insecurity, the ego, the lack of game. He hasn't hidden those things. The camera's caught it, to be honest. And it's also caught her energy where we're looking at it going, it don't really feel right. You know what I mean? It don't really feel right. You know? It don't really feel right. So I said, I pray you have to deal with a delusional person. But if you ever do, you'll understand no matter what she said. I mean, that's fair. I mean, look. Hey. Look. So I'm just saying, we have to be honest about the situation. There's a little bit of a game there that she played. She knew what she was doing. You know what I mean? She knew what she was doing. And I think as men, we also very much are aware when women are kind of, if you've played a game before, you kind of clock other people that play the game as well. You kind of clock other people that also do a certain thing. She knew she could take advantage of him. And it worked to her advantage. I'm not saying that she's a bad person. I'm just saying that she just knew. Like, again, this is not a defense of Laron. That you got to be able to hold a healthy tension between the two things. There's no defense for Laron. There is none. Okay? There is no defense. There is, but I can understand why he might have felt like he got played. And so I'm only making the case, okay? But it's, you know what I mean?
Not true.
No, I don't.
Maya, you cannot sit there and say that I just want to be with you for this process. I tried to make this right. I thought we were past this.
How he handled.
Maya knew what she did. Maya knew what she did. Okay, she knew what she was doing, all right? Put pressure on that boy. That boy never saw it coming. He thought he had the game. He thought he was winning. He ain't never winning this game. Maya knew exactly what she did. She got that game locked. Now, he's a bit of a reckless one, okay? All right? He's a bit of a reckless one. Can't lie to you. You know, I'm not going to pretend. He's a reckless one, okay? His insecurities just cause him to be reckless. I'm not going to deny that, but let's just keep it a buck. You know, let's just keep it a buck. Okay, this part also killed me too.
It's like it still happened. It does not mean that I'm.
Do you see the? I don't know if that's a cut. I don't know. I'll just have to say it might be editing. But when she rolled her tongue, when you roll your tongue in your mouth like that, now it might have been for something else. It might have been for something else. It might have been for something else. I just wanted to say that again. But when you roll your tongue like that a little bit, I just want to just play it a little bit backward, just because she's still fanning herself. So it's still the same scene. It's still the same scene. I'm just gonna just watch.
How he handles his anger, that's so toxic to me. Even if you come back and apologize, it's like it still happens. It's just not.
When you roll your tongue like that, you know what it is. See, it was very. Do you see what happened? No. Can we? It's the same. I believe it's the same clip, right? So that part where they're talking, because she's still fanning herself. She stops. She looks, and then it's out. Gotcha. Gotcha. Who's crying now? Oh, you thought you had me. Oh, little boy, did you not know? Little boy, did you not know? I'm telling you. Hey, listen, look, like I said, I'm just saying, it may be edited, so it may not be correct. I'm willing to be open about it. I'm not saying it's 100%, but I'm just saying, when you roll your tongue like that, you know you got the person. When you... Ooh. I'm just saying, you know, maybe she's fed up. Maybe it's because she's fed up. Maybe she is. I'm just saying what I'm interpreting, what I'm seeing in it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Maybe I'm interpreting what I'm seeing. Maybe it's not. Maybe she is pissed. You know, maybe she is pissed about the situation. Now, my thing is this situation here. Okay, this situation here played out a little bit differently. Okay, all right.
I'm childish, but you don't hit me back. How am I childish? Because I don't want to sit here and get played on national TV.
Wait, we're having a conversation. Go the up. Laron is not emo.
Now, two things are happening here. This is really interesting, right? Laron left the table and went off. Laron left the table and went off. Okay, so he went off. And as he went off, Maya then followed to go and speak to him. He told her to don't touch me. You know what I mean? So don't touch me. I'm trying to, you know, like I'm pissed off right now. Like, let me go, right? And you know when people are pissed off, they don't really hear nothing. I can't lie to you. When people are pissed off, you know, they don't really hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't hear nothing else. And so I get it, you know? I totally get it. I'm just saying to you that in that moment, now someone could say it as manipulation. He could have, yeah. I can say it. I can also be open to that it might have been manipulation, him kind of running off and then her having to come and chase him. It can be looked at that. I can't deny that part also. That's also a very fair way of looking at it as well. I also look at it as a situation where it's like, well, once he ran off and then you chase after him, at that point, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, I'm pissed off. But then, if you then chase after her, what are you complaining about, Laron? Yeah? You can't complain. If you walk off and then she comes after you, you didn't want her to come after you, that's fine. You tell her, don't touch me, don't talk to me, that's cool. But then you can't complain when she just finally walk off, and then you're like, why are you not talking to me about you calling me childish? Da-da-da. Now, I don't think she should call him childish, because when I'm pissed off, you coming to me when I'm pissed off and trying to talk to me and I don't want you to talk to me isn't childish. I just don't want to talk to you right now. But at the same time, you don't then go after her after she's walking off, because then you are kind of playing into the childish aspect in a sense. You kind of have to hold it. So I also get that, you know what I mean? I also get that, you know. So yes, Laron has taken Maya's pics down now. Yeah, I told him.